took more than half a millennium, but today Richard III was finally given a reburial fit for a king. The historic and unique ceremony for the last English monarch to be killed in battle was witnessed by, among others, a modern-day royal, the Countess of Wessex. From car park to cathedral, the story of how Richard's remains were discovered under council tarmac 3 years ago is now almost as legendary as his deeply controversial reign. Today's reburial was based on the ceremonial customs from King Richard's era. As the archaeologists who salvaged his remains looked on, the coffin was lowered into a special tomb. The Archbishop of Canterbury presided over it all.
We have entrusted our brother Richard to God's mercy, and we now commit his human remains to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life.
Acting royalty was also present. Benedict Cumberbatch, soon to portray Richard himself, is said to be a distant cousin. He read words written by the poet laureate.
My bones, scripted in light upon cold soil, a human braille. My skull, scarred by a crown, emptied of history.
As hundreds watched in the centre of Leicester, large crowds formed outside to pay tribute to the man who only became king through killing.
It's a mixture of a festive and sombre atmosphere, because it's like, you know, it's sort of a funeral service, but at the same time it's everyone from around the world that's gathered to sort of pay their respects to him in a way.
Should we be celebrating a murderer, do you think?
No, we're not celebrating him, are we? We're respecting his bones, really, aren't we?
Like Richard himself, this day of pageantry was quintessentially English and a one-off. In the city where he was buried over 500 years ago, he's now been laid to rest again. Julian Drucker, 5 News at Leicester Cathedral.